It's time for match number 10 at the JCI 3, the Dominion. It's being contested in the lightweight division. First, making his way to the JCI stage out of the black corner from Park City Jiu-Jitsu. He's grappling out of Heber, Utah by way of Layton, Utah. He is Tristan "Trip" Ocana.
Representing Park City Jiu-Jitsu is the 22-year-old Trip Ocana. Wrestling since the age of 4 and doing jiu-jitsu since the age of 13. At 22 years old, that age is by no means an indicator of the experience he brings in. We saw him at JCI 1. He has over 57 wins on smooth comp, and this guy's been up and down the IBJJF scene.
And his opponent, he's now entering the JCI stage from the red corner. From the Midwest Jiu-Jitsu Academy, representing Team Gracie Humaida. From Monroe City, Missouri, he is Evin Ahern.
Here comes Evin Ahern out of Midwest Jiu-Jitsu. 26-year-old blue belt. A blue belt in jiu-jitsu, but a brown belt in judo. We've seen the judokas on the mat already. Now we look to see
7 minutes
what Evin
in
brings
the
to the
lightweight
table.
division.
There you see Evin Ahern pulling guard. But proper posture immediately by Trip Ocana. You saw him sitting up, but as soon as I say it, Evin makes a liar out of me and breaks the posture of Ocana.
Oh.
Very explosive
Ocana's
was Trip
staying
there, yeah.
Very heavy on top. He used that triangle attempt, saw the opening, and now passed. But Ahern almost an inverted triangle kind of situation. Trying to isolate the opposite side arm. Ocana postures and sits back for a leg attempt.
A very solid bite on that straight ankle for Trip Ocana.
Ahern countering with a leg attempt. His bite seems a little bit more deep.
Well, plenty of time to work here if you're Evin Ahern with that straight ankle we can see from here. Oh, and it's Ocana now sitting back for a leg lock on of his own. Looks like we're gonna have a quick medic break, I believe. As
Did he cut his lip?
Yeah, Trip seems to have a little bit of a leak there.
Not a leak.
Got a leak, bruh. Yeah, it looks like this. Maybe the lip split open. I think it happened in the first few seconds, actually. Mark Vivas taking the first opportunity of breaking the action to take a look at the lip of Trip Ocana. Of course, these sort of things happen, but it's hard to see from our vantage point just how bad that cut is. Sometimes you get to, get a knee, an elbow, a head just the right way. You can get a nasty split lip in these scrambles.
I didn't know we were doing combat jiu-jitsu tonight.
Buddy, stay tuned. Anything is happening. Can happen, and nothing is impossible here at the JCI.
How do you feel about combat jiu-jitsu?
Buddy, I like it.
Would you do it?
Would I do it?
Yeah.
I mean, if I'm gonna do that, I might as well fight MMA again. That's
I
kind
think
of
you
where I'm
have.
at. I know. Might as well
Could
do
be
it
fun.
again.
Could be fun.
Could be fun. I don't know. Back to the action here at JCI 3. Forehead to forehead momentarily, but Ocana pulling guard and immediately slapping on a deep straight ankle.
Ahern defending really well, and now
Constant
with
motion.
a high guard attempt. Looking to push that arm back for a triangle attempt. Ocana's wise to it, though. He's felt that before. Ocana's doing a nice job of splitting that guard and staying heavy.
In the process, Evin able to get that deep underhook, but taking the opportunity to threaten a guillotine and settle into a mount here. His trip. Potential head and arm choke here for Ocana.
That looks tight. I'd like to see him get his hips down just a little bit more.
It's tight, potentially tight, and a lot of time to work with over 3 minutes remaining here in regulation.
Ahern's doing a great job at defending, kind of holding onto that leg, trying to alleviate that pressure. If Ocana can get past just a little bit more, create a little bit different of an angle, he could sink that choke in tighter.
Yeah, certainly negating the pressure of Ocana is Evin here as he hangs on to that foot, and there it goes, it's out. And indeed, the finish comes shortly after. Your winner via arm triangle, Ocana. Very solid outing for Evin Ahern nonetheless. But Ocana, yeah, very composed, very solid in his jiu-jitsu and his positioning, and very methodical in how he, sucked up that head and arm and got the job done and got the nod here. We head over to the Polish Hammer.
Fans in attendance, at 4 minutes and 22 seconds into the round, your winner via arm triangle choke, Tristan Ocana!
Ocana getting the JCI medal here as he picks up the finish via arm triangle. Let's take a look at some of these replays. Non-stop action, and as you talked about earlier, Jessica, when you're on the bottom, you want to see constant movement, and I think Evin Ahern was a perfect example of that.
He really was. He did a great job of off-balancing, attacking, making Ocana more on the defense, but Ocana made a great adjustment. He got a great feel for Ahern's game, and he used Ahern's momentum of trying to sit up, get that sweep attempt, and he used it to pass, and then slowly but surely worked in that head and arm choke.
Your winner via arm triangle, Ocana, shining underneath the bright lights here at JCI 3, the Dominion.